Hello and welcome everybody to Imagine Peace. You are in the right place. Rosanna Hannis channeling some RozyGlow wisdom for you tonight. And if you are new to me, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all of those of you who do know me. I'm so excited that you're going to be bringing your energy to this tonight because we are going to be doing something phenomenal. We are seeding the frequencies of peace into the collective reality of humanity. And this is so important at this time. So I'm going to go very quickly over a few announcements because I want to move us straight into our transmission and co-creation as soon as possible. Just to let you know that this whole thing has been inspired by Yoko Ono. And if you don't yet know, what she has done is she has taken over major billboards around the world for the whole of March, starting the 3rd of March. And she is broadcasting at 2022 specifically, I believe, in every country where the billboards are at that specific time zone, Imagine Peace. Now, this woman has been a phenomenal peace troubadour through all of these times. And what she is doing, continuing to do, age 89 at this point, is to hold the vibration of peace, which is what we need to do. So you may or may not know that back in 1985, in response to Ronald Reagan's Star Wars missiles that had been talked about and launched as the next level of protection that the world needs, more arms, she created a conceptual album called StarPeace. So I consider her one of the originators of this movement. I am the maverick of the StarPeace movement, and I am deeply committed to putting it out there now for the whole world to recognize that it is time for us to be the vibration of peace, and we can totally shift our collective reality and bring peace to Earth. So if you are new to this idea of as above, so below, the reason StarPeace is so important is if we want to have peace on Earth, we understand what goes on in our solar system, in our galaxy, in our universe is reflected in the microcosm of our planet Earth. And planet Earth has chosen to ascend. It has chosen, or she has chosen, to move into the frequency of 5D consciousness, which is the love vibration that we're all going to be tuning into. Now, I am also asking those of you who participate in tonight, whether you catch the replay, you can look at this anytime you like over the next month. I'm just going to remind everyone that choosing peace isn't something we do once, it's something we want to tune into every day and make a conscious decision to be that vibration. I'm going to ask you, please, to use the comments and to utilize the comments basically to state what peace means to you. What does peace feel like, and what does peace look like? Because we need to dream it awake in our reality. We know what war and conflict looks like, we know what battle looks like, but most of us have not had the experience of peace. So if you are here with me, please can you just let me know that you can hear me, just to double check that everything is working well. And also please note that as we move through this, I'm going to be channeling some light language as a result of me connecting to my guides and my teachers that are part of the Galactic Federation of Love Light. Now, when I channel RozyGlow, I am channeling all that is through my filter, if you like, of divine grace. And this is just coming through whenever I'm talking, I'm doing lives, it just comes through. And this is the essence that I transmit in the world. Recently discovered that RozyGlow is a galaxy, it's a galactic consciousness. So in the evolution of my consciousness and what I'm bringing to this earth, there are new concepts that are not familiar. So, you know, we often are suspicious of what we don't understand and we're not aware of yet. So please bear in mind that I'm seeding consciousness at a frequency that is very new to this planet. And there are many other teachers that are doing this at the same time as me. We're all part of this collective. Just remember that we spent a lot of time in the realm of the mind and we're now moving into the realm of the heart. So we need to descend into our hearts to ascend fully into the full spectrum of what we're here to do together. So I am doing this and I'm collecting donations for a grassroots effort, which a friend of mine has put together. And that is to be able to actually send to the Ukraine at least 50 at this stage field first aid kits, because they're very much in short supply. And thank you for letting me know, folks. What this actually is about is helping those who are leaving the Ukraine now, the women, the children, the men, everyone who is leaving, to be able to have access to first aid as they need it. And there are some very brave souls that are stepping forward at this time to make this possible. Quite a lot of our friendship circle is involved in this, and we'll put the link for you in the comments so that you can contribute and make a donation to this cause. And remember, because Yoko Ono is going to be doing this for the whole month, you can tune in at 2022 every day this month to be able to add your energy to what we're doing. And the co-creation we're going to do together will include the transmission of some light codes, which is this light language. I call it love light language. And if you're new to these kind of sounds, they sound like gobbledygook. I just want to say my husband doesn't like them at all. He doesn't like it when I talk light language. And that's fine, but this is the point, is it bypasses the mind, it bypasses our understanding, and it drops us into feeling vibration. So if you are new to it and it makes you giggle or curious or whatever, that's totally fine. For me, the star families that I actually connect to include the Pleiades, the Sirians, Andromedans, Arcturians, Lyrans. Regis is part of the Orion Belt constellation, but it's a specific aspect of consciousness that is really supporting our ascension. And so the language that comes through is a mix of these different star families coming through me and supporting those of you who do hear what I'm sharing to receive these codes and be able to transmit them as efficiently as possible. The other thing I really want to make clear is that I'm here online with a new moon co-creation meditation every month. And the codes that we brought in this month, prior to the full moon that's coming along, I think it was actually end of February, the last co-creation that we actually did, the new moon, was all about us light workers being able to do the work for the collective of shifting the energy in the collective in such a way that we can help with the detoxing without us personally having to lower our vibration. So everyone here is going to get a massive upgrade. And it's so important, if you haven't yet activated your light body and plugged yourself in, please, please, please go along to RozyGlow.com and sign up to our community. You get a free star salutation, divine legacy upgrade. And this is there to help clear the personal blocks in your own life that leave you constantly having to focus on survival, and therefore don't allow you to have the energy to have more of an impact in the world and to support others to move out of survival into thriving. We're all here to be able to meet our own needs and then support others to meet theirs as well. And those needs are for safety, they are for comfort, they are for love, for all of the resources that we could possibly require to be made available to us through us remembering that our vibration actually plays a part in whether or not we see we have got access or not. And if you're new to the frequency of divine grace, for me, this is the power of revelation. When I share information, I know others are hearing it, and suddenly these light bulb moments go on. And as a result of that, we suddenly start to see things differently, and we're able to start to move through challenges that in the past seemed like roadblocks we couldn't get past. So do remember that if you want to participate more fully, then you can join me every Monday night online for the RozyGlow Multidimensional Yoga, which every week is another level of ascension codes that we anchor through our bodies. So it's embodied prayer. It's very different to normal yoga because we're activating soul and earth chakras as well. And the next Monday that is coming, the 14th, is actually going to be a full moon practice where we're activating the divine masculine codes and clearing up the energy of the wounded masculine that has been running the world for so long. You know, all of these beings that we love to demonize, whether they wear a skin suit that is a female or a male, when you actually look at their histories, they all have some serious trauma that they have potentially not processed at all. And as a result, the way that they show up in the world is to dominate in order to feel safe. And we are all ready to evolve beyond this now. If you've ever come across Greg Braden's work, you'll know he talked in one particular documentary about praying rain. And all that actually meant was connecting to the earth and giving thanks for the rain coming before it had actually come. We're going to do something very similar. We are going to connect to the cosmos and to this earth, and we're going to give thanks for peace as though it has already come. Then we take this, it's like we've had the light lit up inside of us, thank you, my love, and we are shining it out into the world because we have these codes inside of us, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So another point that's really important to share with you all is that in order for us to take inspired action that is aligned with our soul, so we're not coming from our wounded self, and as a result of that, coming from a level of consciousness that is never going to be able to bring the solution forward that we want, we first need to access the feeling vibration of what we want to actualize in the world. Once we have actually connected to that vibration, which we will do today, we then need to clear up our resistance to it. Again, we'll do that today. And then once we have done that and we have shifted the energy, we're in a position to take the inspired action that is aligned with our soul consciousness. Now, I've been teaching yoga and multidimensional consciousness for many, many years. And what I do these days is I work with the New Earth elite, particularly those in the entertainment industry and the media, who know that somehow, whether conscious or not, they've ended up contributing to the descent of humanity's energy frequency. And now they want to be part of the ascension rather than the limitation and the struggle that is constantly perpetuated in the world. And if you're not sure about what I'm saying, just think about what television is. Tell a vision and all the different channels that we have, right? What are we tuning into? All looks like we've got lots of different choice, but we don't really. It's more of the same, just slightly dressed differently. Now here you are getting to channel, or connect to the channel of divine grace and connect to the channel of source, all that is. And this is why you are consciously making a decision to sign up to peace. So if you like the sound of that, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please do hit the like button and the notifications button, and then you will know every time I am live with the next installment of what's going to help us to activate into this peace frequency. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is to check out the links in the comments, because we've put here, thanks to the lovely Gemma, the link to the RozyGlow website, rozyglow.com, the link to how you can contribute to the first aid fund for the Ukraine, and also a link to I Am StarPeace, which is a page on my new website, rosannahannis.com, which lets you know absolutely everything you can do to be part of the StarPeace movement. And I am intending to get this out everywhere. So I feel like I've said enough, and it's time to get into what we're actually going to be doing. Is there anything else? So if you are interested in the coaching side of things, then remember to get in touch. rosannahannis.com is where you will find the creatives, those of you who are the New Earth Elite and want to work with me one-to-one. And RozyGlow is for everybody that is ready to plug into the divine matrix and unplug from the fear matrix, so that we can all be the change that we want to see in the world. Now, what does peace feel like? Please comment. Yes, we are. So can I have some comments in here? What does peace feel like? And what does peace mean to you? What images, what sounds, what smells take you there? For me, it's birdsong. Whenever I hear birdsong, I'm just like, yes, that feels really amazing. Also, when I see the sun on the ocean on a beautiful day and you get that pathway, that golden pathway, that for me is peace. Is peace the absence of conflict? Is peace the ability to dissolve and resolve conflict before it escalates? We need to build the bridge from a world of war, Star Wars, to Star Peace. And the only way we're really going to be able to do it efficiently and effectively in the fastest amount of time is to imagine what it could be like, and for us all to pool our data together of what it has felt like to us and also what it could feel like. I feel one of the most vital shifts in our body, mind, spirit circuitry is that we get this sense that all is well in the world. In our hearts, it feels like all is well. So this is what we're going to be connecting to. Floating, yeah, I like that. The sea, the sound of it, yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna basically take your ideas and I am going to amplify them when we work with this little co-creation. I'm just checking in on the time. Yep, it's time for us to get into it. So please do keep that conversation going, and especially in situations where we are seeing conflict in the world, what does peace look like, or what could it look like, and what could it feel like in that moment? We definitely need to deal with things on a grassroots level. We also need to deal with things from a bird's eye view level. So we're all today, and everybody who catches the replay, going to be tuning into this from a bird's eye view level and seeing it as though it's already accomplished. We have got far too many tools of destruction on this world today. So we know the worst of humanity, but we really want to activate the best of humanity. And that's what I'm here to inspire with you all today. So without further ado, it feels important for us to start. So if you've got crystals nearby that you want to utilize, then get them near you. I've got a little grid around me. I'm going to ask you to rub your hands together and then have a little shake. And if you're new to why I have peacock feathers with me all the time, peacock medicine transmutes poison into divine nectar. So we're just giving our energy field a little bit of a cleanse. Nice. Give your shoulders a little bit of a relax. And then please bring your hands to your heart center. So we're going to draw a circle with our nose. So just for a moment, you're creating a portal that you're going to step into. So with your nose, 3 times to the right, just make a little circle and then go the other way. And this circle is our sphere of compassion that we're going to step into. It is also our creativity studio. Drop your chin down and then up. 2 to 3 times to establish our connection to source, all that is, and to the ascending earth paradigm known as Gaia or Huna. Now inhale, chin neutral. Exhale, turn your head to the left, and please send peace, forgiveness, compassion, and total acceptance of all that is into the past. And then inhale, center, and exhale to the future. As you turn your head to the right, just send peace into the future as you breathe out. And now breathe in peace from the future. Bring the chin neutral, and now exhale, drop your chin to your heart. And just imagining the back of your heart opening. Please just let the back of the heart release any resistance to peace, any doubt that peace is possible. It's in us. And then inhale. And just allow a smile to spread across your heart. So you can imagine this smile is your divine essence, remembering itself and being activated in you as you tune into it. And you may wish to take your hands from your heart. You may wish to keep one on. That's absolutely fine. So we're working with the heart center. Now step into the sphere of compassion. When I say it's a creativity studio, it's a holographic sphere that we can create anything we want within. So make the sphere as big as the room that you're in. I'm sitting in StarPeace HQ. And we're now going to call in our I Am presence. And then I'm going to call in my star families. And then I'll begin with the transmission. So please do repeat out loud after me. I am all that is. I am the one self I am. I am that I am. I am divine infinite love. I am divine creative power. I am divine sacred wisdom. I am the source of my creations. I am the creator of my reality. I am a multi-dimensional being of love and light. I am the creation. I am surrendering control to my soul. I am StarPeace. I am the divine matrix. I am aligning with Earth's most graceful, easy, and gentle ascension paradise timeline. I am now imagining what peace on earth feels like. And this is a fact. I am now co-creating peace on earth. And that is a fact. I am now choosing to experience peace on earth. And this is a fact. I am peace on earth. I am peace. I am the emerald green flame. I am the infinite love flame. I am the rainbow flame. Just sit with this for a moment as I call my own angels and guides in. So I'm calling in my angels and guides of the purest vibrations of love and light. And I'm commanding that I am a pure channel of source energy, all that is. I'm calling in my star families, the Sirians, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, the Lyrans, the Arcturians. They're so funny. And the Reguses. And any other star families connected to me in the purest vibration of love and light, thank you for supporting me to be a pure channel of the Galactic Federation of Love Light, StarPeace Codes. For all of us ready to carry these codes, we are ready for our initiation. And we connect to the powerful beings that are holding this vibration of peace in the world right now. Jiwana kiea wana si hea wana kuana chiea. Suana chira wana kiki hea na chiea naya. We thank you for connecting with us. Thank you, beloved souls, for gathering together with this intention. Imagine peace. Suana hea na kiki hea na na wana chika. It is wonderful that we are here now, in this now moment, the most powerful moment. Just let your breath slow down. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. Open your hearts to receive, dear ones. I'm just going to offer a quick clearing of our energy field. So please do repeat out loud after me. Activate, activate, activate the infinite love flame. Purify, purify, purify my mind, body, spirit complex, meridian pathways, energy centers, energy field, earth chakra and earth gateway, and connection to the crystalline grid, soul chakra and stellar gateway, and connection to the divine mind grid, heart chakra and divine matrix gateway, and connection to the divine human heart grid in all dimensions and all space and time. So just imagine now pure, clear, liquid love light coming down from source. It's absolutely clear. It's like clear quartz coming through all of the different stargates, leading through to our sun, and then down to our soul chakras, crowns, bathing the whole body in love and light, anchoring down into our earth chakras, purifying our earth chakras and going straight down to the core of Mother Earth, and then all the way around the planet, purifying our connection to the crystalline grid. Just let all of this clear energy move through, and imagine for a moment it's gathering in the core of Mother Earth. And you can imagine that there are these beautiful caves, crystalline caves in the core of Earth. And the elixir of peace is in the waters that are there flowing in the core of the Earth. In fact, if you were to hear these waters, you would hear the frequency of peace. Just for a moment, imagine yourself like a beautiful flower. Imagine the crown of your head opening up, the petals of this flower opening up to the sun, to the source of all that is. And your stem goes all the way down to the core of the earth, and it's like a straw. You can now start to drink up the elixir of peace that is in the core of the earth, and breathe it up through your core. Breathe it up through your body, as though you're sucking it up like a straw all the way up. And then as it gets to the crown of your head, it then expands up like a fountain and goes all the way up through our sun, through the stellar gateway, through the galactic, the universal, and the cosmic gateways, all the way to source all that is. As above, so below, a fountain of this pure, clear, bright light. There is raw, undifferentiated source energy. It's pure love. Beautiful. So just cleansing our physical body, our etheric, emotional, mental, and astral bodies, and also our sphere of compassion. And I'm calling down now the emerald green flame. Just say it 3 times. I am the emerald flame. I am the emerald flame. I am the emerald flame. And let yourself bathe in this. You'll start to see your light body, which will be most likely a 6-pointed star around your body. For some of us, it looks more like a diamond shape, like in a deck of cards. This is within your sphere. Beautiful, well done. Wow. The families are wanting to come in again. I'm very excited. There's lots of different languages all coming through at the moment. Just allow yourself to be physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually protected in all dimensions, all space and time. I am sovereign. I am free. Beautiful. So now, utilizing the energy of what is a Saturday night at this present time, when many people, when they're not in conflict and not in danger, are out relaxing, having fun. Please allow this frivolous energy, this light-hearted energy, to boost our co-creations. Imagine everyone seeing these signs, imagine peace, and it going deeply into their consciousness. Yes, peace, I want that. As we open our hearts and minds and bodies and souls to what peace feels like, just take a moment to truly breathe it into your body and allow the images that come to you that are what you want to see in the world, what we all want to see in the world. Every man, woman, child, every animal, every sentient being, protected, safe, honored, valued. We want to imagine a world where we don't need weapons of destruction of any type. We have evolved beyond this and decommissioned every single one of them, including hand-to-hand combat tools. We don't use anything to take our own lives, the lives of each other's. We've learned how to resolve conflict, disagreements, trauma that hasn't been healed and continues to be projected. We have learned how to evolve beyond all of this pain being inflicted in the world. We know how to create peace in the most challenging circumstances. This is the new game of life, bringing peace, comfort, security, safety, a sense of relief, of nurturing and nourishment for all beings, soothing of the past. Just take a moment to connect in your own way. The decommissioning of war, all types of war. The celebration that all conflict has ceased. Guns are down. The bombs have stopped. Let's feel that for a moment. I'll just come through again. Chikawana siye yawana chiye. Peace, peace, peace. Suwana kiye yawana chura kaya na seya. Seya na uwe yana kikihiya na unai. Suwe yana kiye. Suwana kiye yawana. And just imagine all these billboards around the world in these major cities connecting that message all around the world. It's connecting through the divine mind grid, divine heart grid, and through our feet, because each of us are acupuncture needles of peace, bringing peace to this earth, unblocking the flow of peace. And now create a sphere of compassion in front of your face, a mini sphere. Looks like the flower of life, if you know what that looks like. And please now breathe into that sphere all types of weapons. Let's breathe every single war that's going on in this world right now, including in the Ukraine, into the sphere. Let's breathe weapons of mass destruction into the sphere. Bioweapons into the sphere. Bombs, guns, knives, grenades, psychological warfare, psychic warfare, the displacement of those having to leave their homes, the need to flee to safety. Let's just put that in the sphere. We're all safe just where we are. The pain, the suffering, the loss that conflict causes, the justification of torture. Just put it all in the sphere, my friends. And please put in the sphere any unwillingness to forgive the past and the atrocities of the past. And place in the sphere any need to keep justifying or denying the pain and the conflict that has been created for so long. Placing in the sphere the terror, the grief, trauma, placing horrendous research on animals, on humans, place the nuclear bombs, if you know them that way, the satellites, the communication channels that have been used to lower our frequency, MK Ultra and all the other methods that have been used to brainwash, to create compliance, mandates, any violation of human rights, any limitation on human rights. Put it all in the sphere. You can see that sphere now is huge and it looks like a dark death ball. So let that sphere start to spin, and we're clearing fully from our own consciousness and bloodlines and soul memories on a cellular, molecular, atomic and subatomic level, and the waves and particles of our quantum field and photon stream. Any and all attachment to war, to conflict, to drama, to terror, the addiction to adrenaline, to stress, to struggle, to survival programming. Let it go. Let it go. So now as that sphere is spinning and you're releasing, we're releasing for ourselves, for our ancestors, for our descendants, for our peers, for all those who cannot see it yet, who stay in denial, placing denial in the sphere. And seeing now that that pure, clear, liquid love light that is infinite source, all that is, starts to purify all the energies in that sphere. That light that is brighter and higher frequency than all the density in there starts now to break up those dense particles, to love them up to a higher frequency. That's it. Beautiful. Well done. So we've got swords of compassion that melt the hearts, awaken the hearts of those who have been so stuck in their own trauma they've not realized the pain they're causing others on a mass scale. And we utilize these swords knowing that we are willing to have the sword used on us too, to melt our own hearts where there is prejudice, where we have blind spots. So if there's anyone you feel is particularly cruel, you can imagine them in the sphere as well and direct these swords of compassion towards them, towards their own heart, gently awakening that heart, reminding them of their humanity. Perhaps their soul expands, perhaps it is released. We choose compassion as our weapon. And now we bring through the rainbow flame, my friends, to transmute these energies so that we can create peace, so that we can love bomb the world, so that we can explode oxytocin into the hearts of every being. Oxytocin being the love hormone. Call it in. I am the rainbow flame. I am the rainbow flame. I am the rainbow flame. And imagine now as this beautiful flower that you are with your phenomenal stalk, stem. These are phenomenal rainbow gem codes coming down, just coming down, raining down upon the earth, raining down through you, coloring your body, the outline of your body shimmering, all of these rainbow gems, the outline of your light body shimmering with all these rainbow gems. What are the colors that are coming to you that you're aware of? And then spinning your sphere, seeing your sphere shimmering with these gems. And as we bring these rainbow frequencies to the very core of Mother Earth, and that peace elixir in the heart of Gaia, now colored with rainbow gems that sparkle and shimmer and give absolutely everybody on this earth just what they need as a frequency shift to step beyond being stuck in the old paradigm, to see beyond what has always been in our consciousness to what else is possible. And now as we direct from our hearts into the sphere in front, the rainbow flame, we ask the question, let that sphere spin. What else is possible? What else is possible? What is StarPeace on this earth? What does it look like? What does it feel like? How can I play my part in activating and actualizing it right here, right now? So as I said that, for me, that rainbow flame became a soft pink flame. That's my frequency of divine grace. So through me, it comes as revelation. Through you, it may come as song. It may come as artwork. It may come as the work that you do, the way that you listen, the words that you speak, the way that you care for others. Let's just again remind ourselves, I am surrendering control to my soul. We choose to move beyond judgment, to evolve beyond the need to judge. And just to hold the frequency of peace through seeing through eyes of love. So now in the sphere, imagine the whole world in a state of peace and bliss. We know these are not static states. We don't just get there and that's it. We have to constantly maintain them. But any images you've seen lately of destruction, just imagine the rebuilding, the thriving cities, the eco-cities, nature thriving, children running around, all of us dancing in the streets, remembering the value of community, pulling together, reclaiming our sovereignty, choosing to be led by our hearts rather than our egos, remembering the 6 pillars of divine human leadership, how we can self-govern, my friends, what we need to see in the leaders that we elect, accountability, transparency, integrity, discernment, compassion, and forgiveness. Are you prepared to live with those 6 pillars guiding you? Are you prepared to be an example? Yes. Chikira hawana sisiya wana koya. Suana iya wana keya nasi. Sueya na iya na unaye. Kuaya wana ye. Suaya wana ye na ye. We sing it, we dance it, we breathe it. See now a vision that perhaps you never thought you'd see in your own life. But let us imagine now that the media, the entertainment, it tells us the truth, shows us how to thrive. All that has been kept from us in history is revealed. The real stories, not the ones we were told in order to get us to agree to what is unacceptable and always has been. Imagine that humanity wakes up from this slumber. We realize we have been programmed from before we were even born. And we choose now, instead of spending our lives in blame and judgment, to change our programming. We see examples, we hear examples, we know how to create from our hearts, from our souls, rather than from our pain. And we've learned how to manage pain so we don't pass it on. We don't project it. So see the world now being rained upon with heart shapes and peace symbols. See doves flying everywhere, passing the message on that came through on Halloween 2020. The light has won. We are peace on earth. Just see every one of us lighting each other up, our own energy fields. So powerful that anywhere that still looks grey and dark is just transmuted into rainbow love light, the whole world rainbow. There are dragons and unicorns too, but that might just be my world. Now send this down into your earth chakra. It's about 3 foot below the earth, and spread it along the crystalline grid. Those of you who know about mycelium and the way that this connects everything underground to each other, this intelligent network There is source consciousness within our planet. Well, we have our own grid, our own crystalline grid all around the world that can transmit these peace codes to everyone right now. Please see every being that right now is physically going through the reality of war, wrapped in a blanket of rainbow love light, comforted right now. Peace in their hearts. Something gets turned on. Every child, every baby, every woman, every man, every being, whatever our gender is or isn't. Every animal, every plant, activating the peace codes now. Just seeing these beams of light all around the world, imagining peace and breathing it into our being. Beautiful. So see us all holding hands all around the world and dancing. See us gathering together as they did in Canada and taught us how 1.5 million people can band together and self-govern and make the world a better place, whatever was being said about this in the media. Our hearts know. And just imagine now the non-physical friends we have, our star families, our guides and teachers, constantly feeding us so we can support those who need feeding here on earth too. Every one of our needs met in abundance, in all dimensions, all space and time. May every one of us have the codes activated within us that remind us of our own specific vibration, that we are here, our specific gift that we are here to gift the world, the most wonderful way we can share it with the world that brings us the most joy. And I'm commanding an axiotonal alignment with the version of myself, with all of humanity, that has actualized peace on earth, in all dimensions, all space and time. So seeing that sphere as a vision of peace, you might even just see it as a peace symbol that you want to step into. Let's anchor it before we step into it. So all the peace codes, the divine matrix codes are in that sphere in front. Anchor, lock and seal, recalibrate, align, balance and harmonize. For graceful and gentle integration and full expression in all dimensions, all space and time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now create a rainbow bridge and step onto that bridge and expand this sphere now. Expand it so it's as big as our whole planet. Just imagine that sphere bigger than our planet. All of the oceans, all of the land, everything encompassed. This is the etheric body of Mother Earth, now holding these peace codes and transmitting them into our physical, dense planet reality. And each and every one of us, awakened divine humans, actualizing these peace codes in this world, doing what feels most aligned now we've set the vibration of peace. Beautiful, everyone. You may hear peace sounds, peace song. There are choirs of angels singing. Just notice the colors that you're seeing, the imagery that's coming your way. Chuchurakeya wanasi hayana kueya. Churakiki heya wanasi yana. Kira hawanase. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beloved ones, for joining together to do this important work. See that you have lit a fire that may seem to burn slowly to start with, but it will become a wildfire that sweeps the world. Hold the faith. Keep your intention unwavering. I am peace on earth. I am imagined peace. I am StarPeace. I am that I am. I command this process continues until completion. Anchor, anchor, anchor. Recalibrate, align, balance and harmonize. For graceful and gentle integration and full expression in our physical reality and all relevant dimensions of our being in all space and time. We're calling on a miracle right now. We're calling on the cessation of all war on this planet right now, the decommissioning of all arms, all weapons, all elements of humanity's consciousness that have led to the alignment with destruction. We are now aligning with thriving, with peace, with love reigning supreme. So it is, and so it shall be. Aho. Just before you come back, just see your core line, which is super well activated now. I can see everyone's as these, wow, really powerful rainbow straws, rainbow flowers, rainbow everything. And know that you don't have to work hard at this. Know that it is active in you now. Just keep tuning in to the frequency of peace. Very gently start to bring yourself back. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come back, come back, come back. We made it back and it's only 50 minutes. Woo. All right, my lovely ones. I just want to check everyone's back. So can I have please someone just messaging in the text box, yes, I'm back. And all of us to activate the codes, you can put in the text box, StarPeace, I am StarPeace, I am peace. And let's claim this as our truth. I am so grateful to all those that are awake enough at this point to be able to hold this frequency. Yay! Well done, you, Sue. So good to have you here. That's amazing. All right, if anyone's got anything they would like to share about their experience, it does. Peace does begin with us. So we remember that the job we have is to be the embodiment of peace. And that doesn't mean you suppress emotions. You just don't project it on others. If you want to develop this journey, remember to join me Monday nights. If you go to RozyGlow.com or any of our, RozyGlow Facebook, Instagram, you will find details of the yoga on a Monday night. And for those of you who are interested in joining us for the full reworking of the circuitry that you inherited, so we're letting go of the inherited limitations and plugging into our divine consciousness, there is something for everyone. For those of you that are here wanting to basically shift your energy, that is going to be the Fearless, Loved Up and Free to Be Me program. And it all starts with a breakthrough call. And for those of you who are the New Earth Elite, the creatives that are already in the entertainment industry, that know you're ready to jump sides, you know that you're ready to meet those shadows that haven't shifted, no matter what has shifted in your life and however much accomplishment you have achieved, then you know you want to head over to rosannahannis.com. Drop me a little message. I'll be delighted to share with you how the galactic codes that come through and are ready for you to be received can actually totally shift how the whole world operates super quick. Every one of us has been positioned in the space that we're in for a reason. So whether we're screenwriters, whether we're actors, directors, in the advertising industry, in the media, like honestly, everyone is being activated right now. And I hold the galactic codes of RozyGlow, and I'm here to transmit them for those who are ready to be the power of revelation in this world. Let's hear you. I just joined. Well, you can if you want to ask questions about Jacko, but this was really just a peace transmission. So go ahead if you want. Thank you for putting those details in there. Anyone else got anything that they would like to share in relation to the co-creation we've just done? I'd love to know how you experienced it. My beloved here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I am going to leave it here because it will be a miracle for me to actually do a live that's less than an hour long. Any questions that are to do with anything to do with star families, please do go onto the StarPeace page and check out all the ways that you can actually get involved. I have a StarPeace Facebook page. I also have a StarPeace Telegram group. And if you've got any questions, you can put them in any of the groups there and we will respond to them. The main thing now is for us to remember that we're constantly being impulsed. There's something like 22 different extraterrestrial experiments going on this planet at the moment. Some of them not of the light, others very much of the light. So as I mentioned, the Galactic Federation of Love Light, there are many, many star families that are working through us, and they need us to open our channels up so that they can transmit their codes through us. And that's what I'm here to activate in those of you who are ready. So you know what to do. I love you so much. Thank you so much for taking this time with me on a Saturday evening. Thank you, Yoko Ono, for co-creating this into being. Thank you, all the beautiful beings that have brought this forward. I am so grateful to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Be peace. Mwah. Lots of love. Take care.